competitor before lunch will be competitor number 10, Paul Tzamalis from the Auction Company. Let's give him a round of applause.
Located between Queen and Elizabeth Streets here in Melbourne, ladies and gentlemen, like Her Majesty herself, this building has stood the test of time for over 100 years. And now, today, if you've ever wanted to own a royal position and a property like this, your dreams have come true and the dream can become a reality. A lovely good afternoon on behalf of the vendor and the Auction Company. My name is Paul Tzamalis and we welcome you here to the Melbourne CBD. Over the course of the last 5 weeks, we welcomed your inquiry, your participation and your inspections, and we do wish those bidding the best of luck. The contract and vendor statement has been on display prior to the start of the auction and also been made available to you over the course of the last 5 weeks. Now that contract, ladies and gentlemen, better describes the property as follows. In Certificate of Title, Volume 7313, Folio 566, as Lot 1 on Title Plan TP 678330, which is better known to all of us as 21 to 23 Elizabeth Street, Melbourne. It includes all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings, light fittings and fixtures of a permanent nature. Now the property is offered with 2 leases, ladies and gentlemen, to the lovely bong store on the ground floor, which you would have walked through, and the tattoo artist in the basement. In the vendor statement, you would have found the planning certificate from the Melbourne City Council. The land is governed by the Melbourne City Council and is sold under the Capital City 1 zoning. Now the terms of sale, 10% deposit upon signing, balance on the 6th of August 2018. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. Vendors have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bids and prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate I'm making bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid. By law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Now, are there any questions and are we comfortable here today?
Mr Auctioneer, given the winter period ahead, what happens if there are damages caused by rain or hail between now and settlement?
So winter does go over June, July and August. The vendor says that as it is sold to you today, they will give it to you in the same condition unless there is fair wear and tear. You will have the opportunity to inspect the building prior to settlement as well. I trust that answers your question. I do wish you the best of luck this afternoon. Thank you. Are there any other questions at all?
My lawyer has asked me to place a special condition on the contract that states all fixtures and appliances must be in working order. Is that okay?
Madam, the property today will be sold under the contract of sale, which was offered to you prior to the start of the auction. I cannot add any additional special conditions. You will need to bid on that basis. So I do wish you the best of luck. I trust you're comfortable and good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, are we done? Are there any other questions at all? I can only see smiles. I do wish you the best of luck with your bidding. So ladies and gentlemen, 21 to 23 Elizabeth Street. Have a look at it. Beautiful, old, she's fantastic, like Her Majesty. She exerts power and she's in a magnificent position here in the world's most livable city. Stretching over 7 levels in the basement, which you can't see behind us, it offers a blank canvas for not only owner-occupiers, but for investors here today. Some of us have dreamed of it, and I mentioned that before. Why do we dream of it? Well, it's a once-in-a-generation asset. 42 years ago was the last time the last vendor exchanged contracts with the buyer. It's certainly well before I breathed my breath of fresh air, and I can certainly look at the faces in the crowd and say that most of you weren't alive the last time this property transacted. I'd ask you to consider that irreplaceable nature of this freehold asset in Melbourne's CBD. You need to bank on the growth which we have seen over the last 10 years and consider the fact that we are in the heart, the lifeblood, which is Melbourne. And right here, right now, in the shadows of Flinders Street Station, between Flinders Street and Flinders Lane, we're sitting on one of the best retail thoroughfares. You'd all know the Melbourne Rail Tunnel and the influence that it's had on Swanston Street. Well, right now, in the next 12 months, The Melbourne City Council have clearly identified that this is going to be a pedestrianised retail thoroughfare. If you know what I mean by that, have a look at Bourke Street Mall. I'm sure you've all walked down there over the last few years, and you'd know it has become a retail mecca and one which many tourists and inhabitants here in Melbourne flock to every single weekend. This is where Elizabeth Street's heading. This is the security that it offers to you here today as a potential owner of 21 to 23 Elizabeth Street. I trust that that answers a number of questions you may have had coming into today, and that you're confident to bid and potentially buy this beautiful property. So ladies and gentlemen, for 21 to 23 Elizabeth Street, Melbourne, this is your opportunity now. I'm handing it over to you. This is your day. This is what you wait for, a fair and transparent process in the auction. I know you're looking at it thinking it's worth $5 million. Well, how about a start at 1.8? At $1,800,000, can someone start me off here today? I'd love to see your spirited bidding. Throw your hand up nice and high or yell it out nice and loud. I've got 2 ears to listen to you here.
1.7.
At $1,700,000, sir, thank you for your bid at 1.7. Can I encourage you to 1.8? No? At $1,700,000, we'll take your bid here at $1,700,000. At 1,700's a bid. Round me up to 1.8. Anyone else in the crowd? Can we see a rise now to $1.8 million?
50.
50, sir. I'll take 50 at 1,750. At $1,750,000.
25.
25 at 775. At 1,775,000, perhaps 50, sir? No? At 775. At 1,775,000 now, 1.775, sir. The bid's here. It's against you now. 25 the rise. What do you say? At $1,775,000 here. Bid on my right-hand side. Are we done? First call. Second call.
Another
third.
50.
Another 50. At 1,825. At 1,825,000 I have. At 825's a bid here. At $1,825,000. At 825 now, we're well within the range. At 1,825,000. At 825, sir, what do you say now? 25 to go with me here. At 1,825,000. First call, second call, third, final call at $1,825,000. So let me remind you that the bid is here at 1.825. If you don't bid anymore, we will pass the property into this gentleman this afternoon, and he'll have exclusive right to treat with our vendor at the reserve price. The choice is yours. What would you like to do? I'll give you an opportunity now. I'll remind you again on the first call what we're buying. Second call, we're buying 7 levels of freestanding building, 4 levels above that you can convert to retail or office, whatever you wish. A passing income of $220,000 and an amazing thoroughfare here in Elizabeth Street that'll remind you of royalty back in London. At $1,825,000, are we done? Finished and silent here at 1.825. Are there any further bids? 25 or 50 here now. At 1,825,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll progress the bidding on a vendor bid now at 1,875,000. I'm walking you back, sir, at 1.875. At 1,875,000 vendor bid, sir.
I'll give you 20.
20, I'll take 20 at 1,895. At 1,895,000. At 895's a bid here at the back. There's 3 of you in it. At 895, I haven't forgotten either one of you on my left or my right. We are bid here at 1,895,000. What would you like to do? 25 or 50? The choice is yours.
20,
it's a smorgasbord at 20,000. At $1,915,000. At 915's a bid here on my left-hand side.
Same here.
Same here. At 935. At 935's a bid. At 1,935,000, 20's a rise now. What do you say, sir? At 1.935. At 1,935,000, the bid's on my right. First call, second call here at 1,935,000. Madam, I haven't forgotten you at the back. What do you say? 20? Are you still there? What would you like to do? A reminder again, we will pass the property into this gentleman on my right-hand side at 1,935,000. If there's no further bids, first, second, third, final call here.
15,000.
15,000 at 1,950,000, sir. Great bid here at 950. At 1,950,000 I have.
5,000.
5,000 at 55. At 55's a bid. At 1,955,000 now. At 955 on my right-hand side. Madam, 5 if you'd like. I invite you back in. Sir, on my left here at 1,955,000. First call here at 955, 10, 65. At 1,965,000. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the market here to sell now at 1,965,000. If you've wanted to own a freestanding building in the Melbourne CBD, here it is. She's beautiful at $1,965,000. First call now, sir, 5. Madam, 10, 15, 5, whatever you'd like. The choice is yours here at 1,965,000. We're on the market here to sell at 21 to 23 Elizabeth Street, Melbourne. First call here at 965. Second call at $1,965,000. Third, final call, are we done? Finished and silent.
25.
25,000. At 25, we have at 990. At $1,990,000. At 990 is a bid there. At 1,990,000. At 2 mil, it sounded a little bit better, sir. At 1,990,000 is a bid. At 990 now, 1.99. However you want to say it, that's the bid. And currently, madam, you hold the keys to 21 to 23 Elizabeth Street. Good luck.
2.5.
2,500. At 92.5. At 1,992,500, it's a tongue twister. 2.5, madam, yeah, at 95. At 95 I have. At $1,995,000. Sir, don't look down. You need to look up at me if you're going to bid, and I'd certainly like to encourage you back in if you'd like. At $1,995,000, round me up to $2 million, sir. It seems like a great buy considering across the road. 2 at 97. Is that 2 million or 2 rise, sir? $2 million. At 2 million I have. At 2 million's a bid here, at 2 million even. It's a great figure here at $2 million, but I'd rather $2 million 5. At $2 million now on my left-hand side. First call, second call, third, 5 at $2 million 5. At $2 million 5 on my right, 5, sir's a bid. Would you like? At $2 million 5, 5's a rise, sir. What do you say now? At $2 million 5, 10. At $2 million 15. At $2 million $15,000.
Same, 5,000.
$5,000 rise. At $2 million 10. At $2 million 10 here. At $2 million 10's the bid. At $2 million 10 now, 5, sir's a rise. At $2,010,000. First call at 2,010,000. Second call, sir, 20. Is that a rise, sir? Or are we rounding it up to 2,020,000? At 2,020,000, 30. It's a 20 rise. At 2,030,000. At 2,030,000 now, sir. Make it very clear whether we're going in a rise or whether you're going to round me to that number. 40 or a $40,000 rise. What do you prefer? At $2,030,000. At $2,030,000, here we are. You've had the chance. You've asked the vendor to show their hand, and here they are. We're on the market to sell now at $2,030,000 at 2.030, sir. Final call, madam at the back, I haven't forgotten you. 2,000 at $2,032,000. At $2,032,000. At $2,032,000 at the back at 1, at 33. At 33 I have it, 34, 2, 35. At 35 now, 2, 37. At 1,000 at 36. At $2,036,000, 37. At 37. At $2,037,000. 1, we're going up in 1, sir. Are you done? Finished and silent? At $2,037,000 now. First call.
500.
500. At $2,037,500, I'm happy to go the distance with you, sir, today, but perhaps can I encourage you one last time at 1,000 to make it a little bit easier for everyone? No, at $2,037,500. There we are. It is the vendor's money. I'm happy to take it, sir, at $2,037,500. Equal opportunity to both of you now at 500 rise. What do you say? At 2,500, we're rounding up to 2,040,000. At 2,040,000 now. At 2,040,000 is a bid. At 40 is a bid now. 2,040,000. At 2.040, sir. You're done. Finished and silent. Or you're out. Give me a shake of the head. I need to know. Otherwise, I might miss your bid. At $2,040,000 now, sir. What do you say? The bid's here against you now. 500, perhaps. Lucky 500. Maybe it might buy this property. First call here at 2,040,000. Second call for this magnificent building. 500 at 2,040,500. At 2,040,500, madam, look at this building. Consider your grandchildren and your kids. You can hand it down to them. It's going to continue to grow like a fine wine. At $2,040,500 now, the bid's here with you. Equal opportunity, perhaps another $1,000. Knockout bid now to try and buy. Are you done? Finished? Thank you very much for your bidding. Sir, it's here with you. The tactics work at 500 rise. At $2,040,500 now. First call, ladies and gentlemen. Second call. Third and final call for 21 to 23 Elizabeth Street. We are going, sold. Congratulations, sir, at $2,040,500. To our underbidders, thank you, sir. Congratulations. And to everyone else, have a lovely afternoon and a safe trip home. All the best.